We're going to be browsing the Insane People of Quora subreddit today. Now, Quora is a site much like Yahoo Answers used to be, where you can come and have people answer your questions, and a lot of times they turn out to be ridiculous, though I tried to avoid the trolls here as best I could. I caught my 13-year-old daughter using pads for her period without my permission. What do I do now? And as the person in the reply rightfully points out, this asker would rather have their daughter bleed all over her clothes than just acknowledge biological reality. Can you be charged with a crime if you rape an armed intruder in your home? Or can you use any force you wish upon them? So this person, I think, just is really looking for an excuse to rape someone. Michael Phelps has been officially diagnosed with the disability of ADHD, so why was he competing in the normal Olympics instead of the Special Olympics? I want to make a joke that I know I shouldn't. Okay, I'll do it. I think they'd have to give him the gold, silver, and bronze medal if he was competing in the Special Olympics. My 18-year-old son continues to play video games even after I smashed his laptop and deleted his Steam account. How can I permanently put an end to his gaming? So, this parent seems to think that gaming is some kind of like violent cult their son has joined. They're really terrified of it. If my neighbor's bees routinely steal pollen from my flowers and make honey that my neighbor profits from stealing, can I sue them for a portion of that profit? Yeah, sorry, I don't think the laws of capitalism quite apply to bees or really any other animal. Atheist, is it a mere coincidence that there are 12 hours in a day and Jesus also had 12 followers? Each time an hour passes and the sun goes around in a day represents one of Jesus' followers, making atheism false. I just found this one funny because I can feel how hard this person's brain had to strain to make this connection just to have people laugh at them. When I was 12, I was spending the week at my grandparents' house with a bunch of my cousins and aunts and uncles. At one point, I got in a fight with one of my girl cousins and actually hit her in the face. When her dad, my aunt's husband, found out, he threw me across his lap, pulled down my pants and underwear, and spanked the crap out of my ass till I was crying like a baby. Then stood up, looked me in the eyes, grabbed my penis, and squeezed really hard. I was crying and begging him to let go. He looked at me and said, "You touch her again, I'll rip this tiny thing right off." So essentially, this dad took a bad situation where this boy hit the girl and turned it into a traumatic event, and it's not like this 12-year-old's not going to be able to remember it, but also not nearly big enough to fight back. Just a terrible situation all around. I'm so horny right now, please post some naked anime girls so I can masturbate to them. Is it that hard to Google something? Like, why do you want other people to curate this for you? You could do that all on your own, buddy. If I go to a dog shelter with my face painted like a dog, collared, leashed, and harnessed, will I be accepted? Inside the dreams of a furry, ladies and gentlemen. I allow my 4-year-old son to do whatever he wants, including insulting people and throwing tantrums. Is this correct? I wonder if this person was just like dealing with a really annoying 4-year-old in public and wanted to vent. Why can't Niger change its name so that white people don't have problems spelling this country's name without sounding the N-word? Great spelling, by the way, and yes, the entire world just revolves around what is most convenient for white people. What would happen if an innocent Gajin foreigner with severe anger issues proceeded to use 3 years of kickboxing experience against 2 cops in Japan over being wrongfully treated and also detained unfairly just for acting weird? This seems too specific to be fake. You know what? I'm on this guy's side. That's not a good reason to detain someone. My 15-year-old son punched his pregnant babysitter's belly and she punched him back. Now she has a miscarriage and my son has a bruise. Is she wrong for this? Miscarriage, bruise, tomato, tomato, as far as I can tell. Well, thank you for joining me for this, though it was maddening, and for our next video, I think we might look for another site where we could mine some insanity from. Chatroom surfer logging out.